The following statements you are about to hear are not made to offend or hurt anybody's feelings, although we may discuss serious topics. It's all entertainment, man. In all reality, don't take too serious. Have fun, laugh a little bit, relax. Let's talk about it. Shades Talk.
All right, we back with another episode of Politic'n with Shades. You got my boy Disciple Mike.
What up, though? You know what I'm saying?
And my dog, Humble Beast.
What's up, family?
I appreciate y'all coming through. All right, man. So, y'all been getting some motion lately. I've been checking you out on the gram, the TikTok. I've been seeing you downtown, do your thing. You touching the community. You got some new type of energy. It's real, but it's something that's well needed in our community, for real, for real. Let's talk about it.
Nah, man. Shoot. Where we want to start at, man? We just really just trying to just lay bricks down for people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a footprint. We just trying to establish foundation. And where we started from, you know, we had to really try to evaluate where we was and where we came from. You know what I'm saying? People in our city, we not, you know, working together. And I feel like what it came to is where we can try to bond with and lock arms with. And that really just, you know, had an inspiration in me. I really had to really have an opportunity to really find a brother like my man, Humble Beast. And he was really, you know, for the people, you know, he had his own lane. And I said, listen, we can go ahead and drive the same freeway. You know what I'm saying? So
Big facts. So
I want to say real quick, I like how you said the blueprint set the way, because honestly, I feel like the way the whole movement is going, the blueprint has already been set. And that's really what's the going on, precepts and principles. Like, the blueprint is set in a way that you changing and recoding the situation. Mm-hmm. The same thing, we pick it up and drop it off.
Right.
It's still picking up and dropping off.
Facts.
We still here in the same way.
So we all know health is wealth. And I've been trying to tell the young boys and just the people that kind of look like me and gravitate to me, like, y'all lightweight superheroes already. So y'all already have the DNA in you to kind of do great things, just nobody like you on earth.
okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never walked in the room and seen somebody that look like me that I feel like compete with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's no shade to nobody, it's just how much confidence and I have in myself.
Right.
And I think we all have that, but we don't really necessarily tap into it the right way. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of outside influences, and we get told things from the neighborhood we grew up under. And we don't push our people to do necessarily what they should be doing. We kind of push the negative narrative. But today's day and age, you see some fly shit popping off. It's like a different wave. And I kind of like it. People can be themselves. Yeah. And they can push their own positive narrative. Yeah. And it ain't no longer corny. It's not lame. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You see dudes out here really getting healthy, women getting healthy.
It can get corny. But
it can get corny. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, yeah, it can definitely get corny.
On the cob. Like, bro, you pushing it a little too hard. Like, you want it to be organic, authentic. Yeah. That's the main thing that we really try to... You know, you want it to be funny and keep the audience, because people's attention span is so short.
Yeah.
But you still don't want to be doing stuff that's like, bro, you never have done that.
Big
you
facts.
Probably never will. Like, you dragging it. So, that's really our main goal, too.
You don't want to be clickbaity. Yeah, you ain't trying to be clickbaity. No. But people going to gravitate to you if you got some real shit.
Right.
I mean,
100.
Period. So I sent you downtown. And you was out here pushing P, getting to the public. And that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fire. But there was one point during your commentary, I think a fight had broke out or something. My man said, why y'all fighting? Why y'all fighting? Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Take you a shot at this. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie. I was cracking up. That shit was...
You gotta be the light. You feel me? That's the darkness going on. And that's exactly going right into what I said.
Yeah.
He was literally at a gyro stand. We're recording, bro.
Right.
Did this not happen?
It did.
We at a gyro stand. We about to order some food. We on a budget, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. It was like... we got hot dogs. We didn't even get gyros.
Right.
That's the type of thing.
Yeah.
we got hot dogs. We didn't even get gyros. Like, that's what type of time it was. So, like, we in the middle of that. I think in that moment he said, like, don't let darkness overtake you or what have you.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally in that moment, the fight breaks out behind it. I'm like, the news reporter like,
yeah, we got this.
Live reporting.
Let's go.
We run over. They're literally fighting in the middle of High Street, bro. Like, this is like where it's traffic, they beeping, but they don't care.
No, they don't care.
And that's the whole point. You are not even yourself right now. You might wake up the next day and see that and be like, damn.
Right.
Or 5 years from now,
Yep.
and say, I was really bugging. Like, I was wilding. Like, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
And I've transformed. I'm not the same person no more. Of course you're not.
Right. Yeah. People change, bro. Don't forget where you came from, though.
Nah, not at all.
That keeps you grounded at the end of the day, but people always change. You know what I used to hate, though, bro? Because the person I am now is not the person I was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, or whatnot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So people might, and I have older kids now, so people might remember you a certain way. They run into you. They got all the old stories of this, that, and the third. And then they just sharing them, but a lot of it be negative shit. And then you like, bro, I don't do that shit no more. I ain't been that person. You know, they might just be, you know, saying whatever the situation is, making light of it. But then the people you with now is like, they're like, what, you used to do that? Like, nah, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That was then. This is now. You got to move with me. You know what I'm saying? We moving on, bro.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of it take, man. It's really respecting who you are. And if you don't know who you are, you got to know whose you are. And really looking in the mirror is like taking the time to reflect on, like, man, do I need to change or what I need to grow from? Right. And in our community and the Black people, we just got to really take that time out. I be telling brothers, like, man, listen, let's put the bottle down, let's put the blunt down, let's reflect, and let's take some time to heal, and let's get our mind focused on what we need to work on. And a lot of times when we don't work on those things transition to leading people in the wrong direction and representing ourselves in the wrong way. Right. So, you know, I'm trying to always present myself in the salute kind of stature. Yeah. You feel me?
You said something. Go ahead, Joe.
And like you said, with people not being able to realize who you trying to be now compared to who you were and kind of bring you back into that vibration. I've seen this live, and this is how the show really came about, is because I'm really witnessing this all come about in live action. You feel me? Like, so to your point about people not believing the person you're becoming, my man has now, you know, tried to turn a new leaf over.
Right.
He feel like, and I believe it too, he believes he has a vision to actually, this could be his calling.
100.
You know what I'm saying? To detoxify the people, give them a healthy alternative. And he's standing on that. We've had people, not even just one person, but we've had multiple people. And shout out to y'all still, like, cause I know y'all be clowning too. It's no shade. It's just funny, but we still gonna notice it though.
Yeah.
It's going unnoticed.
Yeah, straight up.
They like, hey, they asking me, like, yo, is he really putting all of those ingredients in there though?
He is.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So they thinking he's scheming.
Right.
Cause my mans that came from a background where we had to make ends meet, where they wasn't gonna meet at.
Yeah.
So now, and they been doing it with him. It's like, bro, I remember when we was doing XYZ and ABC 1, 2, 3. So they like, nah, there's no way you really putting all these ingredients, sea moss, ashwagandha, you put L-theanine, you put, nah, you gotta be just putting Kool-Aid. It tastes like Kool-Aid. There's no, but it tastes great.
Yeah.
He's putting all of the ingredients in. I'm seeing drop by drop, measurement by measurement. Right. And you still got people, like, I'm talking about multiple people.
Right.
Yeah.
Is he really doing it, though?
Right.
And you still coming back, though. You getting more. You done came back 4 times. This your 3rd time asking out of the 4. It's like, bro, what? Do you support it or?
Nah.
All right, what we doing, bro?
What we doing? But it's
we
cool.
doing, man?
Y'all gonna spin with it, and I'm just like, listen. I just want y'all to realize, like, what we doing is we just trying to get the black culture to know, like, taste can be great, but what are you tasting? Are you tasting something that's harming you or something that's helping you? Right. And what we doing is we trying to help the community. We pulling up with purpose. You feel me? That purple ain't lean, it's clean. So we just try to tell people, like, listen, everything that we want to do, we don't want to finesse. We don't want to try to get over on people. As black people, we always feel like we pulling the veil over our eyes. Right. But in reality, we just want to be truthful to you. For the one time, we've been showing people love. Mm-hmm. People been seeing us out in the community, in the hood. Right. We in the corner stores. We done downtown. Like, and I'm just like, listen, brother, you out here doing you cool. Just pull this up. And they're like, wow, you want to put this on? Nigga, you could double cup it, pour it on ice. You gonna like this, bro. This is something that's light. Yeah. And you be like, what? Yeah. It ain't hurting you. Just go ahead and just sip that. And then when at the end of the day, they'll sip it and they be like, you know what, brother, this was it. This is something I could rock with. Like, I feel good. And that's what we just trying to expand. But we're gonna be in the same place if we don't expand ourselves. And I feel like as people, we need to be able to reach other people through that. And that's why I call it Trap Tonic. We're just trying to reach all people.
TRAP.
You hear me? Just trying to reach all people with a purpose. You feel me? We turning everything that was real and into a purpose. Like, people had downfalls, and I feel like we bringing this up from where we grew up from. I know everybody that probably is watching us or even tapped in with us, they didn't have the best upbringing or had the double parent in the crib, or they didn't have the most where they can spend something. But listen, with this helps you meditate and be able to focus on what you want in life, what you want to get to. Is the bag something you want to get? But God has control over that. He has your hand on you. Mm-hmm. So we never forget that. And I try to let people know, like, health is wealth. But the reality is, if you ain't on the shelf, nigga, you on the flow. And right now, I've been on the flow. So that's why I said, God, what's up? Well, let me use me to be able to speak to my people, to be able to get something better out of their life.
I believe it, too.
Let's pour back into them.
Yeah. I never thought about it from the other perspective, though. Y'all said something that was real key. You got to keep on beating down that door and keep on trying to change people's minds because, they'll have a perception of you. But I never looked at it from the other person's standpoint. Mm-hmm. So I feel like a lot of times people put themselves in boxes and you might be living a certain way. And anytime you could change that. You can change it at any time. You really control your own destiny. You know what I'm saying? You might have outside energies. You feel like they're pushing you to do certain things. But you can change it at any time. Don't let nobody kind of control your narrative because you really got the control. But if you was known for doing something, and I'll use myself as a prime example, you got to give people time to get to know the new you. Facts. You can't get so frustrated and just give up because motherfuckers didn't give up on you, but they might be a little bit hesitant to, tap back in because they love you.
Right.
But sometimes in our cultures as young men, we break so many hearts, you know what I'm saying? Especially from our moms to the older people in our lives. And then we bounce back. Mm-hmm. So I think it's more like they happy, but they also got a little fear like, damn, you know what I'm saying? He been hoodwinked. Yeah. You feel me?
But you got to be patient too, like you said. And that's 100% facts because you're saying, look, just because I know for myself I've changed, you might not have reacted yet to that.
Right.
I get it. Now, it shows you're going to have to show even more growth for yourself to have patience for them to catch up to you.
Ooh. Come on with it.
Patience for yourself, for them to catch up to you. Damn.
Because just because you ready for that change don't mean that they even there yet.
Right. They ain't grow and they ain't take the time to let themselves.
That's crazy.
So you expand.
Come on.
They don't have the capacity.
Let me see, because you holding the mirror up. Yep. The reflection got to catch up. So now, when you in a situation where they not ready to accept where you at, but you lash out at them because I'm not that anymore. With that, what's the actor? The meme. Bro, there it is right there. You wasn't ready yet.
Oh yeah. So
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, right.
There he is. He's angry again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they looking at you.
But when you hit him with the look, I get it. You're not ready yet.
Right.
But this is what I'm really trying to do, and you trying to take me back to that, and I'm keeping us here.
Yeah.
You know.
So what I notice a lot with people that are moving in the right path and they are successful, there's a high self-sense of accountability. Like a big high self-accountability. You know what I mean?
That.
It's always me.
Yeah, and I feel like people that have that, they get farther because you don't blame your downfall on nobody. Even if it might not be your fault, you're going to figure it out. Yeah. So I was talking to somebody about this whole SNAP situation, about the government shutting off the food stamps and the assistance and stuff. And I said, the crazy thing is, like, I wasn't never worried about it because me and the people that's like me and from where I'm from, we some resourceful motherfuckers. I knew it wasn't going to affect us. We're going to get it how we got to get it. Because we've always had, we've been behind the 8-ball, and you always have to deal with adversity anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you got to tap into that hustle and figure it out. And the people that voted for that shit are the same motherfuckers in the lines.
They is.
You feel me? They voted for some shit against them. They got some out of body experience. Like, he's talking about you. You just don't know the people he's talking about.
Right.
You feel me? So I thought that shit was funny as hell to me. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. All them red cats up in that motherfucking line. I'm looking at these goofies like, well, I'm gonna take my trap tonic and I'm out of here, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not to take away from the people that are struggling and that do need the aid. But it's like, listen, I should be applying for this aid, and I have. But guess what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not benefiting from it, and I'm not saying that people who can get it shouldn't, because guess what? If you win it, we win it.
Right. Yeah.
And don't let that go over your head, because I need 50 cents on the dollar with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, bro.
We need it. Like,
get that in. If you're not getting it, I'm not getting it.
Facts.
Right.
And that's the point.
Mm-hmm. People will look at you and like, man, why you eating and I ain't eating? But in the reality, it's like, don't have fear at that. And that's where a lot of people, they want to be like, OMG, nigga, on God. Like, nah, nigga, stand on that. If you going to be about that, just know he got you. And what you feel like you losing, he's with you. And if you really be able to understand what you came with, he's going to multiply it. Don't ever fear like anything that's on television telling you like, hey, this is going on. This is going to hurt you. This is going to set you back. Nah, if you standing on your business and you really putting yourself in what you need to be doing, just stay focused on that. And I feel like people like us, we don't know what's really in the really background. Like when the background gets to showing, the green screen show, but what's really in the front, like the lights cut on. I can see you, bro. I can see niggas that's broke. Don't act like you don't got it, because we don't got it, bro. And everybody act like they don't.
This here right here. You got the shades on the back, man.
You feel me?
You got the shades on. This is here. This ain't no green screen, man.
This ain't no green screen.
Live action.
Real talk. And that's a lot of things,
dog.
man. We just want us to really know, like, you don't have to seek it, just let it come to you, but at the same time, manifest it. And what that manifestation looks like, talking positive in your life. Make sure that you speaking life into yourself. Don't say, hey, I'm broke today, I'm poor tomorrow. Like, nah, bro, I got it today and I might not have it all tomorrow, but I'm going to get to it. And then that comes to you.
You got to manifest destiny.
Yeah.
Manifest destiny. So, adversity, man.
Mm-hmm.
What keeps you going when times get hard?
Ooh, man, you want to start HB? Because I'm going to really tell it, you know what I'm saying? It's on the cup.
And I know he going, this is why I'm locked in with you, man.
Come on.
He gonna always, this the most positive dude you ever gonna meet. I'm
Bet.
gonna let you know that right now. Sometimes to a fault. I'll be like, bro,
I ain't got time for that shit right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's how
about
I
to
do, though.
die today.
Bro, it's going to work out. You hear me?
We literally haven't ate.
Hey, a breath of fresh air. Just got had dinner, nigga. What you saying,
All
bro?
we have to do is take a deep breath. No, we did that yesterday. Like, come on.
We blessed, bro. Don't even trip about it.
So I say that to say, first of all, you gonna have to get this is a personal thing, and I'm gonna just always preach, get tapped in.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get to and understand that we get empowered from a place that's
Come on.
the unseen.
Yeah.
Right.
The second very close thing is locking in with somebody who really is on that same path.
Mm-hmm. Come
Because
on.
they're gonna keep you up. We had Bible studies together. They talking about, the Ephesians lean on together.
Right.
If one person fall, you got another one bringing you up. They talking about iron sharpens iron. So in moments where I feel like, we don't do that. We gotta do better. Oh, you still doing that?
Yeah.
You did the fast 2 days ago. You still?
Yeah.
How you fasted?
And that's what the blessings come from, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of people, they counting on the money to really change who they are or change their situations. In reality, we got to focus on that's what's behind the green screen.
Right.
I'm going to tell you this. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against spiritual wickedness in high places. What God has allowed us to recognize is there's a war above our head. And what we don't see, you won't be able to know. But you got to have faith.
Right.
And what faith is, that's priceless, because you can always get that from just feeling like, I can make it out of the situation. I got confidence to go to the next level. I can really get to the next dollar. And what it does is it lets you be able to count on the God, because he looks at you like, why you out here looking for things that's not going to fulfill you or be able to provide for you? I provide everything for y'all. And what it looks like is people will really go in a pocket or go back to negative energies or bad people, and they'll be like, you know what, you can fix my situation, but you never gave God a chance. But when you do that, he'll be able to open doors that you won't imagine. And I ain't gonna lie, a brother like me, bro, I've been through a lot. I gave up everything. I've lost a lot. And where I came from, I didn't have, the best experience with my family off the growth, but I was adopted. I had to really take a chance, and I said, you know what, God, you can get me to a place where I can really know who I'm with and where my stance is in life, and then that gave me like a settled foundation. And at that point, I really had to have faith, because I watched everything play out. And when it played out, I really got to recognize, like, wow, this really came out in my favor every single time.
Right.
And I had faith. Sometimes people will try to put you down. They'll speak negative on your life, and they'll say, you ain't good enough. You ain't that. You ain't lit. Nah, don't listen to them. Keep chasing what you got going on. Keep pursuing what you've been told to do, and just keep the confidence that you have. The little, if you have any, if you don't, seek it. And then when you get that in a dream, maybe an ambition, or maybe that close auntie, brother, sister, mother, or even father that might pour into you, take a little bit of that and say, you know what, this is what I just needed just to get the ball rolling and stay lit.
So I got a question then, because this is a topic that I have a different viewpoint, but I think like-minded people kind of always they around the same area with me.
Iron sharp iron.
You said God, right? This should be an important part in those lives who want to see some type of success in this human body.
Yeah.
So I know back in the day they were very heavy on how God controls the narrative.
He does.
And so for you, is it a picture that's already laid out for you? Or do you, like my grandmama would have said, put it in God's hands? Because I got my own opinion, but I want to.
Can you rephrase the question?
No,
so it's more like when,
once he answer it, if he answer it, I'm gonna be able to know.
I got you.
His answer. That's the
beautiful thing about it, though, because I'm looking for a difference of opinion on this. You know what I'm saying?
It's reinterpretation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm trying to go. So if you would talk to some of the old heads in the church, it's always put it in God's hands. It doesn't matter what the situation is, right? It's put it in God's hands. So, what is your interpretation of that?
Okay. I'm gonna just start by saying this. It's a signs. And with those signs that's being shown, you have to be able to pay attention to those. So there's two things that are that you can be able to artificially know, like, is that a sign or that's something that I don't need to pay attention to?
Right.
First, number one is put whatever you got that's distracting you. Put the phone down. Put the social media down. Put that down. You know what I'm saying? Listen, put the phone down. Put the phone down.
He wanted to say
put the phone down.
Put the blunt down.
I ain't say put the blunt down yet. He already know. We're gonna say put the phone down. Listen, that's as our people, we struggle with being able to have our attention focused on one thing for a long period of time. And me, I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm raising almost an 18-year-old, and I've had my son at 19, so I had to really pick this up at a young age. Facts. And what it looks like is I'm telling him like, yo,
he a good dad.
You feel me? I'm trying to be at games, you know what I'm saying? I'm invested. I'm at conferences, PTA meetings, I'm in schools, all that. But I realized that, man, is it the phone that really keeps me not paying attention? We worried about what's on social media, what's on Instagram, TikTok, what's on Facebook. Like, nah, listen, you cut them things out, and for the moment, you can be able to recognize what's in the real life. And don't worry about what other people's life look like. Look at what your life looks like. So that's number one. Number two, anything that has to, put you in that place where you need I would say like, inebriate you, get you lit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the bottle, you don't need the blunt, but those things people do. But over time, you get, you cut those off. You cut that off, and sometimes then you get that sober mindedness, that sobriety in your life, and you be like, you know what? I can see clearly. So then God can say, I can talk to you. I can reach you because you're not lit, you're not high, and you're not drunk. But when you sober, then I can tell you what's going on, and then you'll have a more of a concrete of a direction of where I need you to go and what excitement I have for you.
Right.
When you can really tap into those type of energies and those type of alignments, then you'll be able to receive those downloads. Those downloads is downloading every day. People connect to Wi-Fi and they don't know what network you connecting to. You might connect to a bad network and you receiving all the wrong downloads. You connect to someone that's good, you might receive the positive downloads. So I feel like it's conscious when we know, like, if this person that's with me, a friend, a family member, it could be a brother, sister, a cousin, it could be homeboy down the street or shorty from around the corner. If she's not pouring into you or actually pulling up something that's the best out of you, you don't need to connect to her network.
I just want to say, as far as what you were speaking on, because I feel like kind of what he was talking on was what I've been asking you. I call Matney, I call Josh, I call Gabar, and I asked, what's the difference between God's will versus free will? Okay. So Jimmy, can you ask that question again?
Yeah, that's actually the real question. So God's will, you kind of
say what you said again.
So I said, what is your viewpoint of when people say put it in God's hands? Because I know that means a lot of different things for a lot of people. Sometimes people take that literally. Yeah, they don't. I mean, I'm gonna get into my own bag with it, but sometimes people take it literally, and they literally will stop what they're doing and just put it in God's hands.
Listen, I'm gonna answer it, and it's gonna be probably 90 seconds worth because you already spoke on something earlier that I wanted to touch on, and this is an example of how it all works because it comes full circle. Because I forgot what I wanted to say when you said it. And you talked about how when you with your family and you a masculine man, and when you walk into a room, you feel dominant. Right. You feel like you don't have to worry about nothing. It's the same thing with God's will. When you have faith, you're not worried about what's going to happen next. And that's really why you don't have no fear. Because there literally have been people, there's no way you walked into every room you've been into and you was the biggest, strongest person.
For sure.
Come on.
Right.
I'm being way down.
We ain't lead the
So that's real. Right now. That's real. He got the same mentality. Yeah. So what happens
is that mental strength.
But what happens is, we good.
Yeah, we good, bro.
Yeah. So this is
it's not a physical dominance. You have faith that you're protected. You have the hedges around you that you don't have to worry about. Oh, look, baby, we don't gotta worry about none of that. Right. Not because I'm Superman and I'm invincible and I'm a man of steel. Right. But because I know we protected right now.
For sure.
And I'm gonna de-escalate before I even have to do any super crazy thing. Cause
to escalate
30 plus.
Right.
I don't have none of these issues, but anybody thinking logical.
Yeah, don't crash
You
out.
are not in the physical condition.
Don't crash out.
9.3 times out of 10. You need to relax. Don't even do it.
Don't crash out.
You're gonna be the next meme on somebody's Facebook account.
It's better to walk away.
Don't do it to you or yourself.
Nah, for
You're
real.
not in the physical condition.
You're not.
All right, so I agree with everything y'all saying.
Well, that's it.
So this is the thing that used to rub me
Right.
the wrong way when people would say it, because works without acts or acts without work
Ooh.
don't get you anywhere, right?
Come on.
So
Go ahead. I already know where we going.
I'm already listen.
I know where we going.
I'm already the greatest creation.
Come on.
Like, I'm already that.
Con.
You know what I mean? So he did what he did. I wrote a computer program, right? And I put everything in this program I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to do what it's supposed to do. Unless you enter some type of viruses in it or something, some malware, you're doing some shit with the program you ain't supposed to be doing, it ain't going to work right.
Correct. Come
You
on.
know what I mean? So in my opinion, and this is how I always looked at it, and this is where I contributed a lot of my success, he already gave me the answers. I'm already made for it. I'm already built for it. You know what I'm saying? He blessed me with the tools, the cognitive ability, the physical abilities to master and manifest anything I want to manifest. You're right? There's rules to the game, though. You can't abuse your tool or your vessel, because you're not going to get to where you need to be if you keep on misusing it. But if I'm looking for some type of Hail Marys, I already got the Hail Marys in me. I already got the ability to figure it out.
Yeah.
He gave me the science.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't look at it as if like I have a problem. Yes, I'm going to pray on it to keep my strength, but I'm not praying on him to send me this miracle, because I am the miracle.
Yeah.
I already got it in me to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I thank him for making me me.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for nothing else, because it don't matter what the problem is. I done been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I done been able to always figure it out.
Okay.
Always. You know what I'm saying? People, you are already the tool, but y'all fucking it up because y'all ain't got the trap juice in you. Y'all putting the other shit. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't putting the right battery.
With it.
You ain't putting the right battery in the
In your
pack. You know
bag.
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So you working with AAA, baby. We need 9 volt up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's how I look at it. So it's like when people do that, you got high blood pressure.
Yeah.
You got type 2 diabetes. But you still sitting here eating this pig feet, hog maws, drinking this fucking sugared up sweet tea every day. But then you go to the doctor, you crash out and be like, I'm going to put it in God's hands.
Yeah.
He already gave you the tools to do what you need to
That's free
do.
will versus that's where it comes in, where it's free will versus
Right.
faith without works is not dead. You
Exactly.
can eat hog maw, corn, and
Yeah.
the most chips and the most
Right.
unhealthy things and think you about to be saved.
Right.
But can that happen? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Ultimately,
It can
yes. I'm
ultimately
gonna
happen.
say that.
It can ultimately
But
happen.
I want to go back
For
because
sure.
I know it's gonna be we jumping around and and we saying so much that it's hard to even say one thing in one space.
Mm.
You know where you at. Come on.
And also
Everything
that shadow
going
work.
back.
And that's where I said that healing. But a lot of us people, we never traveled the country. I don't want to say the world, but we never traveled the country. So when you go to little places, like me, I was a truck driver for 5 years.
Yeah.
God put me on a mission. I went from Maine all the way to Long Beach, California. All these
So you went around.
yeah. So when I seen people and they like, hey brother, you on a truck? And I'm like, yeah. And they like, nigga, you God to us because we broke as fuck and we seeing you winning. I said, nigga,
Big facts.
you could be doing the same. Nah, nigga, we salute you. You're not a bad looking brother. You in shape. We respect you. I say, man, God. I said, oh, it's not like that everywhere. When we in our community or circle, they see you like, you just doing you. We know you for you. But elsewhere, oh nigga, there's salutes and there's hugs. I pulled out to places and I had people clapping for me like, bro, your outfit is so hard. I'm looking for people like, why they clapping for me? It's like, bro, you just a nigga that's not from our city.
That's crazy.
No, I'm dead serious. And I'm just a regular nigga. I'm a regular ass nigga.
Fuck it.
Throw
Let's go.
it back on. Let me
Let's
throw these
go.
on. I got some stories, bro. I keep it 100.
I'm already knowing. That's why we here.
Yeah.
That's
But
tough.
I feel like as far as it was what you was talking about with where you was talking about he gave you the science about
Right.
what you should do, and
Yeah.
you feel like it's like in your
tapped in.
DNA. So like it's there already. That's the point, is that there's a narrow path.
Yeah.
There's a narrow path. The moment you born, that if you walked every step of the way, you right. You did have the science. You did have the equation.
You pouring that up on camera?
Yeah, bro. I need to
hold
get
on. Yeah, hold on. Are we
Your
pouring?
cup
I heard something pouring.
I wish you had a bag of
Listen,
ice.
yeah.
This be the double
Hold
cup
up.
with the ice.
I got
Let 'em know.
it's gonna be my first
Hold up.
taste.
You're,
That's what we drink. We stay energized, man.
nah, naturally, bro. Niggas
Nah.
ain't
Yeah,
pouring
it's
up
gonna be-
sea
it's gonna
moss,
be my first taste.
ashwagandha. We pouring up liquid
This is
chlorophyll.
your first taste. This is his first taste. We wanted a
This is
live.
live.
We wanted a live
He drinks. I want to
reaction.
make sure I get him a lot, so he can say, I keep
we
sipping
turn it
it.
up, bro. Yeah, we
It's
turn
all
it
the way
up.
through the pour. Bartenders, if you ain't
yeah.
seen this in your bar yet, it will be in 2026. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. That's
It's
really
a
good.
Tonic.
A good mocktail. It's a good chaser. It's all natural. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, smell good
Yeah,
too.
you hear me? Oh, wait. See, we pouring up that TT. You feel me? He said, "This is Kool-Aid." Nah, it ain't Kool-Aid, my nigga.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's a cool
I see why they say
vibe.
You did your big one with this.
I appreciate it.
Come on now.
You hear me?
I'm not gonna lie with
I'm
you.
gonna be
Hey,
everywhere.
hey, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Remember when I said I love seeing people that I can see in myself do big things? Hey, this take you back, but you ain't gonna crash.
Not at all.
This that great drink, but it ain't got no stank.
Mm-hmm.
This that shit to imprint in your mind and make you think.
You hear me?
This that shit you pat your pockets. Damn, this is big bang.
You hear me? Come on,
This shit got me feeling good. I don't even know where these thoughts is coming from. This is coming from the trap, dude.
He be freestyling
The
too.
only
You know
reason I
me?
got me off of this,
He
because
be
that's what it's
freestyling.
doing.
He be freestyling.
Nah, but I'm not even gonna cap, bro, because you know what? I had a little bit of haterism in my heart when one time in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I see people doing things. No, that shit ain't nothing. But even if I wanted to hate, I couldn't even do it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this shit is good in the mud. That's it, bro.
That's why they don't believe that it's healthy. And that's what I was
That's
saying.
it, bro.
And I want to be there to catch every interaction.
That's it, though.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe in it. Like,
Yeah, I appreciate my
That's
brother.
it,
He
though.
locked
You
in.
already know.
Yo,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
And this is the thing. As someone who I've always been in the gym and training clients,
Yeah.
and the one thing that I could say always, and I'm gonna continue to say, is the hardest thing is their diet, what they're consuming. They have the alternatives to what we have. So the real thing you should be doing, going back to the scientific, what you should be on, the path you should be on, and then go back to, again, principles, because it applies to everything, again, and we could do that across the board to everything we spoke about so far, is that whether you getting food, whether you talking about your assignment in life,
Your
whether you
purpose.
talking about sipping juice versus sipping lean versus clean, I say.
You hear me? We double cup it. You
This
feel
is
me?
the way you're supposed to be. So going back to the scientifical thing, because again, it's the same answer to that situation is, you hear the rain coming down?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you know what time it is.
Yeah. Y'all talking that talk.
Let the song cry.
You're talking that talk.
The scientifical equation, the thing I always looked about math and science was that it was always the answer.
Yeah.
When you had English, it was always someone's opinion. That's how I felt. How
Okay.
you gonna tell me I didn't
Right.
write a good essay?
right.
You told me to write about
You hear me?
the book. I told you what I felt. No, you didn't capture what. That's what my perspective was. But that's the thing. It wasn't an equation in that situation.
Right.
God gave you an equation. The moment you change one number in the equation, whether it's 1.3 or 2.0 or 0.305, the whole thing is going to change.
Yeah.
Well,
So you have an equation.
That's a bar.
what's the change?
We pouring up with change. We pouring up with change. change.
We just recorded a video where
Basically, that shit's
I
hard,
wrote change
man.
on the cup, and I was a homeless dude, dummy
Yeah.
bummy, and I grew my I didn't get a cup for 2 months.
It's all right.
And I
Don't
was
go about
bummy, and I went ahead and got recorded change, and we wrote change on the cup. And then I drink it, I transform, and then I'm fresh
Right.
as usual.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. But the whole point is the equation is what you're supposed to be riding by. But once you change it up, you're going to go ahead and switch it up. And you're going to end up with a different number than what you were supposed to do. And that's why in math and science class, when your answer is A, B, C, D, or E, and it was either 2.2, 5.5, you didn't put the right number in.
Come on. You
Tell 'em.
missed
So
it.
you did get the equation.
You missed the
The
mark.
problem is you done miss one of the decimal points, or you miss one of the either the plus, the minus, the division.
It ain't 21, Johnny.
21, it ain't that.
It ain't that. All right.
It's infinity. That's the problem. Y'all coming up with a number.
Y'all need to
The
really look
answer
at the
was,
equation.
Sideways 8. It was infinity. And somehow you coming up with a point, and that's how they got you right there.
They did.
You didn't know. So you didn't put the equation in right, and that's okay, because what's going to happen is we balance them out. But the only way to balance them out is that you got to first realize, oh, I messed up.
Right.
First off, accountability. Like
Accountability.
because you're not going to be able to get it right if you still saying this A and it's not A. How you going to get to it? So once you figure out that first, okay, this is the wrong answer, and now the next thing I have to do is figure out where I messed up at.
Right.
Correct that mistake. And then once you correct that mistake, now you can move forward in the equation that you were supposed to be aligned with. But people get so far off derived, they get to a point that I don't even know how to go back.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You might as well just start all over.
Look
Don't be
at
scared to do that either,
yourself.
though. Don't be scared to walk that path.
Nah, I don't.
All right. Humble question. You from New York, America, New York, right?
All the money have, man. Always. I don't care.
All right, you a
All
transplant,
day,
so
every day.
you come here. What's the difference in how you see you treated here? Not necessarily treated, but how you are received here amongst like-minded people versus how that same energy is perceived at home.
Word. I feel like, so right now I'm at the point in my life where I literally been half New York City, Harlem, and half Columbus, Ohio. So I feel like right now I'm in a space where both is home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I know where I was born. You got where you from and where you fighting out of. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's where I feel like I'm right now. Like I'm on camera. I used to get it in Ohio. Like I feel like it's always a connection. And I feel like that Columbus is a special place, man. Like it's a lot of motion going on. It's a lot of growth. It's a lot of reference here.
Always.
Yo.
You feel me? And it's OATW, Ohio against the world. I feel like that's really what it is.
Big
And-
facts.
But when I go back home, like that's home to me, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
And as far as the treatment is that I feel like all in all, in Columbus, they don't have too much, like we were talking about, that authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
There's not too much of that collaboration
Mhm.
because they're waiting for the things to happen versus accepting that it's happening right now here.
You gotta make it happen.
But like you said, you even said it yourself. You hopefully grown from that.
Yeah.
But I see, he from Columbus. I'm not gonna
Right.
because he's here. You said
No, we said we talking about earlier though.
come full circle.
So,
I said that come full circle.
That's real talk. So culturally, I'm from the city. I moved away for a little bit, but homegrown in the middle of the
moved
dirt.
away where?
Like Dayton. You know what I'm saying?
I lived in Dayton.
Okay, yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I was in Miamisburg.
Down to Cincinnati a little bit.
Okay.
37.
Nah.
Dayton?
I was
Yeah, I was talking about Wright State.
Not 37.
David is 70. Down 70.
I'm
Yes.
talking about area code.
Oh, area code 937. Yeah. 937.
Yeah.
You said 937. I was like, nigga,
Yeah,
I don't know what
937.
highway that is. I ain't heard that. Yeah. So there was a big thing where we would hate on ourselves, bro, and then it'd be like some fire local artist, or it doesn't matter what the town
they
is.
used to be lit.
And you know, Columbus is a big city, but it's small.
Yeah.
Small-minded, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the city is large enough for where, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you could really be out east side, you could start a whole nother family on the west side, and them two motherfuckers would never meet. You feel me? But at the same time, when I mean small-minded, like, people got a lot of talent here, but you might hear somebody that's doing something and you wouldn't fuck with them just because, oh man, they from north side, they from out, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be so silly, but it's a different vibe here because, like you said, you're a truck driver. You go around the country and you get love.
Yeah.
People gravitate toward you for whatever essentials you got. You know what I'm saying? Your hustle, your money, the way you look. And what I notice here is that we hard to impress. We are hard to impress, bro.
You harder to impress if you're from the person, if you're from the place, if you're from the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the same person be doing something somewhere else.
Exactly.
Magically,
facts.
You're not so hard to impress. That's the whole point of everything.
That's real talk. Right, but also though, I don't hang around no slums. Like, I don't hang around no punks. I don't hang around no weak people. I just don't hang around weak people. You know what I'm saying? Even my ops wasn't weak people.
Right.
But you ain't gonna have no weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You feel me? You're not worthy of being the adversary. But if you walk into a room, say somebody walk into this room. Yeah. The rooms I walk into and the people I surround myself with are like y'all. They strong-willed, strong body, strong-minded people. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm surrounded by them people, to me, this success is normal. It's normal. So when you go out of town and you go somewhere and they see you, they might be impressed. Man. But because I'll be around so many alpha-minded people, that shit is normal to me. So honestly, when I go places, I'll be kind of unimpressed and discouraged. And when I see weak-ass shit, I'll be like, word, that's what we doing? As a man, that's what you doing? That's how you acting? That's how you treating on women? That's how you talking? You know what I'm saying? That's how you carry yourself? And for a long time, I thought it was me just being too masculine, too aggressive, too this, too that. But I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not dumbing down how I feel about myself. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to dumb down how I should feel about the people I hang around either. You feel me? So, like, if you really weak than a motherfucker and you doing what I feel like is not right, then I'm going to just call it like it is. I'm calling spade a spade. It don't mean you can't do better.
What point did you get to that point? Like, what age were you? Like, what happened in life to where you
I had a kid. I had a kid.
It was that.
I had a kid, bro.
I can't mess with y'all.
Nah, bro, I can't do it, bro. So there was a lot of things that's going on now that is generally accepted that, you know what I'm saying, I don't let my kids do, or the young men that come in my house, like the whole bonnet situation. Like, I'm not letting no young men wear bonnets around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it, bro. Like, I'm
snatching that shit up.
You feel me? Yeah, I'm not doing it, but that's just like the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of things I don't agree with.
I mean,
put a do-rag on, little nigga.
Random person, like, get that off your head,
Yeah,
boy.
take that monkey shit off.
You feel me? Yeah, but it has nothing to do. I want to say this. It don't have nothing to do with your sexual orientation or who you are as a person. I'm not talking about that. We're talking about energies.
Yes.
I'm talking about energies. You know what I'm saying? Period. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm trying to raise these young men to be strong young men, but then at the same time, you and your sister fighting over the fucking bonnet.
No. Let me say real quick. You feel me? Real quick. But let me say this because I know we're going to have those.
You hear me?
I will say this. There is a difference between a person like myself. Like I said, we just shot a clip where I was a bum on the corner with the change cup.
You ain't gotta give no disclaimers. You ain't gotta give no disclaimers. He trying to put the disclaimer out before it come out. All right, go ahead, do your thing, Joe.
That wasn't really me. I just want you to know. The point I'm making is, Goofy Dude, is what is the point I'm making? The point I'm making is you don't have to necessarily be the person you are in that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Be comfortable in your fucking skin. I'm not worried about. I mean, be comfortable in your skin, but there's still rules to the game. There's still rules to the game, in my opinion. And I'm an open person. I accept people for who they are, and I love differences in people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have to be good at the same fucking thing. You ain't gonna always go. You ain't gonna be able to do 300 straight push-ups like Humble Beast. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be a squat 500 pounds like my man Disciple. But I'm saying there's things you can do within yourself that are beautiful and amazing. But once you dumb down your light to try to be something that you really know you're not built for, then that's where you start getting the game fucked up, bro. And I'm exposing you. I'm gonna expose you. Like, okay, so I used to do all this shit, and I tell people I'm blessed with real friends, real relationships.
Amen. That's the
I've been blessed with it. All my life, I've had real fucking friends, real relationships, so I don't have no victim mentality.
Shout out to y'all.
You feel me? I don't have nothing to feel sorry about. You know what I'm saying? I went through what I went through as a kid, but it wasn't. I ain't no victim. I made it. I fixed it.
Yeah.
And we moved on from it. You know what I'm saying?
100.
And the people that roll with me, they solid in the motherfucker. And I've been blessed with it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, they truly angels. But also, I had a point in my life was like, you was going to be a real friend to me because our friendship was going to get tested.
Ooh.
You feel me? And what I mean by tested is that the type of person I was, if you hung around me long enough, you going to get tested. Some real shit going to happen. Like some real shit gonna go down. You feel me? And I'm gonna see if you pussy or not. And what I mean by see if you pussy, not if you tough, if you are the person you are portraying to be.
And you hold it down when that nigga going through it.
You feel me? If you're the person you're portraying to be and you 100 with yourself, that's cool. But if you telling me all this other shit, this rah-rah shit, and when it comes times to prove it, you ghost, you fold like a motherfucking paper plate, then that's when I'm like, that's when the shit, and the type of person I was, if you hung around me long enough, that shit, you was going to be in the shit. Like, it wasn't nothing escaping it. And I wasn't looking for you to be, I just want you to be you. You know what I'm saying? What homeboy say when they was about to go get Ricky's foes with Doughboy? He said, Doe, let me out the car.
And nigga, I need to go.
Doe, let me out the car.
Let me out, bro.
Yeah. I respect that just as much as I respect the homie that's riding with him. You being real to yourself. Jones, let me up the car. Cool. You know it. You know it. You ain't lying to me. You ain't lying to yourself.
You gonna, if anything, y'all gonna be worse off.
Exactly. So I appreciate authenticity. You know what I'm saying? And your authenticity will always is going to get exposed if you hung around me long enough, because you gonna be in some shit that's gonna be like, damn, I don't really like it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This ain't really for me.
Uncomfortable.
But I also learned that accountability. And I lost some friends, or not necessarily lost them, but we got separated because I wasn't living in a way that they had certain goals aligned with themselves, and they was trying to go places and do things. So they had no choice but to start separating and make the separation. And, you know, I love them for that. You know what I'm saying? Going back on looking on it, I love them for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
I don't like the people that want to call out the you a fake ass friend just because. Why? Because he ain't following you through your demise.
Let me ask you to follow up on that. Is there a point in time where, let's say there was a point you was at a low vibrational frequency, to call it what it is.
Yep.
And a friend ends up, they vibrating higher. They went from caterpillar to the butterfly, and then you at butterfly, but he been a butterfly for X amount of time already. Like, what's the time, or is there a point of time where you like looking like, yo, like I'm here now too?
Yep.
And what is that hey, look, I see you leveled up, but you're not on my level situation.
When I seen people that's from the same place as me, so like when I was in my early, like maybe like 19, 20, from like 20 to 23, 24, a lot of motion can happen for you, or a lot of non-motion can happen for you, depending on, you know what I'm saying, what you do in your life. When I seen certain friends accomplishing their goals, going to places, traveling the world, doing this and third, and then I'm over here doing dumb shit, trying to fight this stupid ass case, or you know what I'm saying, sitting on my, just stupid goofy shit, and I'm looking like on a 5-year period, like what the fuck have I accomplished? What have I accomplished? It ain't nobody's fault but mine. Well, why am I doing this fucking stupid ass behavior? You know what I'm saying? And that made me.
But do they again depict you for the person they knew you were, even though they've leveled up? You became a butterfly. Okay, I'll become a butterfly.
Yeah,
but
they was always good friends to me.
Your butterfly is more beautiful than me. Look, I'm up now. What's up? Look, this is what I got going on. Like,
nah, they never shaded me. They never hated on me. They never talked down on me or nothing.
They fly with you, though.
But they flew. They flew
with you.
No, they flew away. They flew the fuck away. You feel me? Yeah, because our paths was too different. We was living different lives.
So you've raised your frequency, but y'all not on the same level. Or does that mean they're better than you, or is it just we on two different?
No, they weren't better than me. They was more mature, and they was in the where I'm at now. Now they was already there.
Oh, but does that mean that
Mentally.
they can't rock with you and get you to where they at?
I won't want you to rock with me.
You don't want you to rock with, you want to rock with them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to rock.
So that's my question.
Yeah.
You want to rock with them? Yo, I became a butterfly. Oh, word. I've been a butterfly.
No, it was there. They was always
that's
there.
My question.
Yeah.
I love that you said that because this is the line between, okay, the butterfly who's been a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
How do I respond to my man's who I realize is he on the way up? Do I take him under my wing, pun intended, and we fly together and let's continue to rise up? Or do I remember him for where I came from and say, look, I'm glad where you at now. It's good for you. Keep flying. This how you fly. This is where the wind blows.
Yeah.
Take you behind that.
Right.
But if they fly higher than you, then you look at them like, man, did they just go up a level than me?
I'm not saying that they don't want you to fly higher than you. Yeah. That's kind of where the answer could be to where I'm asking the question to.
Right.
Could it be that they don't want you to fly higher than them?
Yeah, they don't want you to fly higher. For me, nah, it wasn't.
Or do they not want you to bring them down lower?
Yeah. For me, it wasn't that. For me, I think it was the second part.
They don't want you to bring them down.
Yeah, they don't want me to bring them down.
Because they know you for who you were.
Yeah.
But let them meet a random person who they don't know who's a butterfly already. Yeah. Can we... Can I fly with you?
Can the eagles fly without you being a pigeon? But I'm not
enough turbulence enough for you to... let's fly together. Yeah, I know I've been here already 2 years in the game, and you already getting in here. But look, I see your potential, though.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Because people learn in different situations, and it takes different things for people to kind of pull themselves out of their situation. You can't treat everybody the same. Facts. Some people need different types of motivation
and love.
You know what I'm saying? Some people need a size 12. That size 10 ain't gonna get it.
Come on.
They might need a 13.
We might need it. You got a size 13 back there, big hard.
So what I'm saying is that for me, there was a point in my life, especially in high school, where I had broke a lot of connections, got kicked up out the house. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of tough loves going on. You know what I'm saying? My pops is a gym, a man's man, 100. You know what I'm saying? We didn't always see eye to eye. Fell off at one point in time.
G-E-M?
Yeah. And he's always been a consummate, strong black man. But there was a point in time where I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, and he just like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I had younger brothers and siblings. You think you do better, go do it. You know what I'm saying? Ended up banging out in high school. So finished my whole rest of my high school. I left home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So out on my own. But for me, if my path didn't go that way, I don't know if I would be who I was today.
Okay.
You feel me? Sometimes you got to hold people's hands and pull them through the struggle. You got to do that. They need that.
Come on.
Sometimes you got to let motherfuckers jump in that water and either sink or swim because they need that too.
There you go. Because there you go. And that's the whole butterfly. Let's reconnect it. Is that you've identified the person whose wing or the hand you want to attach to and pull you through. Mm-hmm. And then you've identified the person. Not you.
Right. You ain't ready.
You're not ready.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm bringing back to is in that moment, do I basically be like, okay, man, he don't see it. He don't see it yet. He don't see it yet.
Yeah.
Even though I'm flying, he don't see that.
You pray for him.
We can fly together higher. He think that, okay, like you said, I'm gonna go ahead and band up with somebody else, or I want to be with somebody who I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Personally, now don't get me wrong, you got to use your discernment. That's where that comes into place too.
Yeah.
If he was doing something that's, you got the beyond point of no return. Okay, did he do something we was doing and did he do like, okay,
it ain't no beyond no point. It's not really never no beyond no point of return unless you just do something foul that goes against my morals. You feel me? I'm always trying to pull you up, but there's also some accountability.
No limit. Like it could have been something that you would have never even did that you like. Oh
no, I'm saying there's a limit. It has to be something.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
That's something that morally that you do for me to be like,
hey, look, I can't.
I can't fuck with you. Period. There's some things, but that's some extreme shit. You feel me? But there's, like you said, y'all met, y'all's energy aligned because y'all got the same path. Y'all both strong brothers, so y'all see something in each other that y'all can respect. Because it all comes down to respect, right? If I don't have respect for you, number one, then there's not nothing. Even if I feel bad for you, if I feel bad for you and I don't have respect for you, that's pity.
Yeah.
You feel me? If I feel bad for you and I have respect for you, that's just me caring. Like, I'm just concerned. Passionate. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate. I'm concerned. So the respect, you got to have respect for the people. But people start doing goofy shit and expect people to have respect for them.
And they ain't earned that from you in the beginning. That's all it is. They earned it from you from the beginning. So if you looking at yourself and you like, bro, what's this man done for himself? Where I can be like, ooh, okay, he's trying to hold it down. He might not have a lot. He might not have all the bag together, but he's really trying to put in work. I can respect that. I'm a black father. And at sometimes we as men, we look at like, how you raising your children? Are you really trying to like do what you can, or are you just bullshit? Nah, so I got homies, and I'm not the best to say, hey, I'm the number one, but I feel like, hey, if brothers say, hey, bro, I'm trying to make sure my son get to school, I'm working on him with sports, I'm working on with discipline, teaching them here and there, the minimum, and getting them 5 days a week. That, man, you doing what you got to do, bro. We respect it. I could salute you. It doesn't look like on a piece of paper what you might look like as the number one dad of the year, but in our book, it looks like, hey, you're active, you're efficient, you're in his life, you're present, and that's what as men we need to respect. Like, are you present or are you just acting? And at that point is, I'm not acting. I'm just saying that we can show up for stuff and then not be anything. People show up for things and they don't even gotta understand what they're there for. They just show up. People go to spots and they be like, hey, I'm here, but I don't know who performing. I don't know who I'm saluting. I don't know who I'm supporting. I'm just here. Nah, bro, what are you here for? Right. And that's what, like, our viewers, we might be in the Facebook era, Instagram era, TikTok, you know, all that. And you look on social media like, why are they showing up to my page to look at me? Are they supporting? They might not, but they don't know why they're there supporting. But in the reality, they might look at themselves like, why I'm not clicking the like button? Like button free. Why sharing is free? But guess what? They have something internally they dealing with, so that's why they can't do that. So just give them give them grace. They got to realize that, hey, I'm watching someone be something built in the making, and I don't have the confidence to hit the like button. I don't have the confidence to share their content. You know, so
that's real.
I kind of just, you know, I see the same people showing up for my brothers, showing up for people and the views. But where's the likes at? Where's the love at? It's free to do that. The views, without see you in the likes though. For you gonna make me go psycho. HBM chain like a light show. You know what I'm saying?
That shit hit hard. That gravitate with me, especially because starting something new, as you know, you might have the closest. Yeah. But those aren't the ones that's hitting the like button. Those ain't the ones that's hitting you with the instant follow. That's
your biggest supporters. Your biggest supporters are gonna be the people you don't know yet. We had a situation again today. My own. And shout out to you, bro. Happy birthday. You there. All of that. We said, bro, we about to go to the corner store. Literally, the corner store is like,
we need to shoot some content.
If you counted the number of steps you took from our property to the corner store, it might be like maybe 30 steps.
Okay.
I said, bro, hey, can you I said, bro, can you come record me and Mike so we can go ahead and...
We just trying to get some content to the people.
Right.
I just came from the corner store. Hey, it's a nigga standing in front of the store.
You can ask him. Don't ask me.
I said, you can ask him. I said, we asked a random person earlier.
Right.
And actually, he wasn't that good. But, you know, we did what we could with it.
And we want to include you.
He said, that's probably the same one there.
I said, brother.
Don't even worry about it.
You couldn't tell me that you didn't want to fuck with us?
This is still the dog. Yeah. This still the homie.
Just forgive.
This where that equation come into play. You feel me?
Something small. That's all that matters.
You got to recalibrate. We got to forgive them for they don't know what they do. We
Come on.
Do something greater. That's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you was tired. And I got to look at from your perspective. He did just come from the store.
Yeah.
Even though that is 30 feet away.
He could have looked and said, my homies are trying to build something.
Because I'll be in the same situations. But what I had to stop telling myself is, bro, everybody can't come on my journey.
Hey, everybody don't get a ticket to your train.
Get the ticket to the show.
Those are the things you gotta realize.
Yeah.
Those are the moments where you get to say, hey, he ain't got the ticket, no stamp.
Yeah.
But you the conductor. What they said at Bible study, if you're not the conductor,
you just trying to ride on.
You trying to get on. Do you have a golden ticket?
Nah.
Did you get a ticket?
You can't ride this track, bro.
Stamp it before you come on. So if you ain't got the ticket, listen, I could tell you and navigate you to where you need to be. Actually, that's going that way over there if you was trying to. But over here, it's only 40 seats. If I put you on, they not going to be able to get on.
Right. And God will make sure that you know that. He'll show you through the signs. You got to pay attention. If they right there for you, he'll show you like they're not for you. I can't bless you without trying to remove people. So sometimes he has to remove those people's tickets for you to be able to know, like, this person can't ride on my track with me, on my journey with me. My adventure only has me and a few people that's willing to ride with me. How many people do you got riding with you? That's what you got to recognize in the mirror tonight. Go to bed and be like, man, are they riding for me? Or who loves me or say they do with their lips, but they far from me?
So the dope thing about this show, bro, I didn't get in contact with so many dope people, honestly. And it took a turn to like, it turned into something more than whatever I thought it would be. And it put me in rooms with a lot of different perspectives, but a lot of people I respect. But in real time, I'm telling you, in real time, I've watched how when you building something, people that want to come on the journey, by trying to include everybody, is almost self-sabotaging because they got so much love.
Okay, that's it's still, yes.
They got so much love for everybody that they sabotage themselves by putting in too many pieces. Because what they say, you can't fit a square inside of a circle. You know what I mean? Like, not every piece is going to work. And I've had, in real time, I've brought people and they've came to the show, did their thing. They done brought their whole people up in here, and then they made it more stressful for them when they was just trying to give flowers and give opportunity and spread love and light. But it was like a real lesson. It's like, you got to protect your energy. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
You got to protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself around like-minded people, but people got to earn your respect. Because at a certain time, at the first, when you first do some shit, you like, I'm hungry, whatever. Who want to work? We're going to work. But then you start leveling up. You start building shit. You know what I'm saying? You start getting yourself on a platform that you've earned. And now it's your responsibility to yourself to protect that.
When you said the square don't fit in a circle, I had a bar where I said, but I'm not a rapper. But I said, square people ain't around. Watch the circle elevate. Okay. So what you're saying is basically the circumstances in the physical world, you're starting to identify and see where these people aren't fitting where you at no more.
Right.
And that's probably where that butterfly reel was at. They said, hey, I see where you at with your butterfly, but listen, you're not on my level yet.
Yeah.
So
That
the square,
butterfly effect.
the butterfly effect. So that square that don't feel in a circle no more. I'm at another level right now where unfortunately, you don't fit at yet.
Mm.
So when you what you got to do now is you got to figure out when you seeing those signs in real life. Hey, he not supporting. Hey, he's still doing the things we were supposed to be moving away
Right.
from. Hey, I told him I'm not doing that no more, but he's still inviting me to these functions and to do these things that I was abusing before that. I told him, hey, I did it fast. Hey, I told you I'm doing a cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow I'm still getting invited here. That's
Mm-hmm.
your sign. You got to figure out, yo, I can't rock with you no more.
Right.
They might say something or do something that make you show, hey, look, you're not supposed to be with me no more. And it hurts. It sheds that itchiness that snakes is coming out of the skin and the butterfly is going in the cocoon and literally they're demetabolizing. They literally turning into a liquid inside of that cocoon and they're literally coming back together as a whole different thing. That metamorphosis process. I can only imagine how painful that is and how they don't want to go through that. But there's gonna be people like we said already, your mom, your pops.
Yeah.
It might be your friend that you thought was here, but they say something, but you gotta listen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that shit right there. Oh, damn, I gotta break them off.
Ooh.
But that's your left wing coming through right there.
With the
My
cocoon.
mom don't believe in me. She's still saying how I was doing this. My right wing just busted through.
Mhm.
We gotta fly away from all of that. And if you want to soar through and show them how to fly, you gotta do it at your own discretion because those people will bring you back down to where you was at. You will literally have beautiful butterfly wings, and they will still tell you in that very moment that you are nothing but a caterpillar.
Got to stay fly. You hear me? Let them spread. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, bro, we dropped big gems, man.
So when you from the turf, do y'all ever feel bad? This is a real question because I done fought this before. You ever feel bad for your success? Not necessarily feel bad, but you feel a little. It's like imposter syndrome. Like you feel guilty because you went through it, right? You done built yourself up, and then you see people from your same situation, they still struggling. You know what I mean? And you just be like, damn. Like, how did I do all this? All this shit that I've been through, how did I make this even work? You know what I'm saying? Feel a little guilty. And then I had to stop feeling that shit like, I deserve this. I earned this. I worked for this. He gave me the science and I'm making it work.
Yeah.
So I don't feel bad no more, but I did go through a time period where I felt like, I don't know, I had to be, I don't want to say overly thankful because I'm always thankful, but I had to just keep on like downplaying myself. You feel me? Like I wasn't meant to do this shit. Like I wasn't meant to have this success. How do you get past that mental block when you've been through some shit? You come from the hood, you come from the turf. How do you get past that block? Like, it's all right for me to do this. It's all right for me to be successful. It's all right for me to surpass people and move on. You know what I'm saying? When you're from the dirt and you still see people in the dirt.
I could touch on that. I feel like it's really just giving up what you look at a person like. Sometimes when you look on a spiritual level, you look like they're not called yet or they're not receptive of what you have to give up. I ain't gonna lie, man. Following Jesus Christ, bro, it's the best thing that I chose. And giving up things was what it takes to really be able to elevate and level up. Sometimes where we stuck in that place where we can't recognize what's good for us, we ignore it or we reject it. And we look at our people and say we like to reject things. Sometimes we tell people like, yo, you doing too much. You lit or you out here and you doing too much outside.
and they'll be like, I don't want to stay inside. I don't want to do this. I don't want to save no money. But when you try to interfere with that, then it looks like you're the hater, or you're the one that looks like you're trying to stop their fun. But in reality, you're just trying to better them and trying to speak life into them. But then we have to look on another level of, all right, have they received enough punishment in life to really want to change? And that's where we have to ask ourselves. A lot of people got to go through that punishment to be able to accept, like, it's today's the day, like, and everybody's probably went through that stage of something in everyday life. Like, you know what, today's enough is enough. I'm willing to, give this up. I'm not willing to do this.
Right.
I'm tired of this job. I'm fed up of this nigga or this shorty. I'm fed up. And that's where we get to that point where we feel relentless. But at the end of the day, when we feel that passion for something, what do we transition into? And I like that you were able to elaborate on why we have to go through that to recognize where should we leave people behind with some kind of regret? Nah, we just got to accept it and then give them the salute. Like, you know what, they not ready for that. And everybody's called in a different season. Many are called, but few are chosen. And to be chosen, you got to be able to answer the phone. Sometimes we so lit or we in our own world, we look at our phone ring and just don't want to pick it up.